Welcome everybody back to another Sub Sim. Today we are here starting it off. And it's going to be, in my opinion, a pretty good playoff run. We got two teams who have yet to lose. We got some great rivalries here in the making. Caleb Williams had a 44 touchdown season. And honestly, you can't ask for really anything better than that. So I'm going to try to get my brightness up. There we go. We got our game of the week first. I think that this will be a very balanced game. Granted, the Cardinals are in favor of the overall, but Minnesota does have the at-home advantage. If you look at the offensive ranks, the Cardinals are a lot better, touchdown-wise. And the Vikings on defense are a lot better. Like, the Cardinals' defense is one of the worst in the league. But they do get those takeaways. So let's look at the playoff bracket before we get too far into things today. We got... Oh, man. We got some fun games. We got the Bears' first ever playoff game. And we got the undefeated Broncos, who were not able to pass the undefeated Browns. We also got the Titans, who really shouldn't be here. So, I mean, we got a lot. I think the NFC North was best, 3 out of 4 in the playoffs. That was super close. Yes, but, I mean, it's either that, but, like, none of these teams really scare anything. But I would say best division, like, this team on paper, or this conference on paper was best division, but this one was the worst. This one was also pretty good. They had 3 in, but then they had the Patriots bringing it down. But I think this one, you have everybody over 500, and you have almost all of them in the playoffs. Holy crap. Go, Sophie. No. No. Off the counter. Off the counter. Now. No. Sit. No. Stay. Stay. I didn't realize it was raining outside. No, down. Okay, sorry. That dog came in out of nowhere. And messed everything up. Alright. Sorry, we are going to start now. Yeah, that dog was muddy. Alright, the Vikings hosting a playoff game. Woo! Here we go. And actually, we're going to go play. Man, J.J. McCarthy is passing the ball a lot. Another big pass. And they will score another one. Josh Oliver, another touchdown. Cardinals. And Caleb Williams down at the moment. And what was that? Interception by Devon Witherspoon. And the Vikings are going back the other way. And that is a running touchdown. Cardinals need something on offense. Gonna go backwards. Finally, they will get 3. Vikings gonna try to do a 2-minute drill, and they get it. 28-3. Cardinals need a touchdown, which they will get. Down 18, now 21, now 14, 17. Cardinals, can they get a stop? No, they cannot. Jiminy cricket, bruh. That dog stank. Caleb Williams cannot get anything going in the red zone. He threw 1 pick to Devon Witherspoon. I mean, Nick Chubb did his job. But the receiving, like, Trey McBride did it. Xavier did, kinda. Alexander Atkinson was kind of a no-show. McMillan was a no-show. Dang. J.J. Woods gets an upgrade, and the Vikings are going to the next round. Grob again with another quick first-round exit. And we will now head to Tennessee. Where is everybody? I didn't feel like I made it too early today. All right, Tennessee, 7-9-1. Probably should not be here. But they are. And they're the same overall as the Bills. But I don't know. I feel like, well, the Bills have a random X factor on the team now that I was originally not aware of. Who is that? Oh, yes, Bulliard. All right. So the offenses for both these teams are absolutely atrocious, and the defenses are also, we're not really sure how the Bills ended up making the playoffs along with the rest of that division. I think mainly a lot of these teams made the playoffs because their schedules were just easy. If you played the Cowboys, the Broncos, the Browns, your schedule is just going to be stacked. But if you're playing against free teams that you're just a little bit better than, you should be good to go. So the Bills going to get the ball first here in Tennessee, and I have Buffalo by 10 in this game. 3 punts to start off this game as the Titans going to be first on the board with 3. Bills continue to have their punting fest, and the Titans actually up 10 now, 10-3 at the half. 17-3, 24-3, 27-3. The Bills will finally score a pity touchdown, down 16. They will get it, and they will not get the onside as the Titans will actually pull off, I mean, I guess the upset. Crazy. 218, very similar stats. AK kind of just choked it. I mean, they went for it on a 4th and did not get it with Wolf. And I mean, Tennessee's run game was not really there. And what was it? 8-point game for Tennessee. In danger. Doing pretty well. Enough to get a playoff win. All right, now we will head to Green Bay versus the Saints. Golly, what did you just do? All right, Saints will have this game at home. I mean, the Packers have got some random X Factors that they were able to pick up. They got Jadion Felder and Harold Perkins. Packers were a little bit worse offensively, but defensively they were number 3 in the league, up there with the Cowboys. And I believe the Broncos were number 2, actually. So we're getting through this game really quick. I would originally not really guess that the Packers are really this good of a team. But when you got Kenny Pickett, you got Javonte, you got people who are out there making plays. Anything's really possible. Anything's possible. The Packers going to start off with the ball and a big 84-yard touchdown to Felder, the X Factor, the rookie, as the Saints will tie it up with Desmond Ridder. Packers will go up 14-7, 14-10, 17-10, 17-13, 17-16 in the third. Another touchdown for the Packers. They will be up 8. The Saints will score and get the 2-point conversion. We're going to hop into this one here. 8-yard rush just by Javonte Williams. And this one's going to be going down to the wire. Here's the handoff. A little bit wonky. There is a flag. Probably holding, I would guess. It is. That'll bring it back to a 3rd and 12. They are still in field goal range, but the Saints will have the momentum. Pickett has time, throws a wobbler out of bounds. As Brees will get there. And Kenny Pickett, I think he was pointing at the kicker. He said, "Get us into the next round." Packers here with a kick. Kick is up. And it is good. Richards. I mean, it was a little bit off target, but it went through. Just me or his chat just not cooking today. Saints going to elect to run it out and will now have an opportunity to win the game. Great tackle down to the 22. Desmond Ridder, for some reason, not ranked highly among media people. But we will see. Desmond throwing cross of the middle up to the 41. Beautiful throw to Vince Richards, who has really been like out of nowhere. He just came in and was amazing. He's a star dev. I think this is his sophomore season. It would not surprise me if he dev'd up. Definitely not. 2-minute warning. They got all the timeouts. They got all the time in the world. Ridder has time, rolling, throwing out of bounds as the O-line kind of just choked there. But there's Jair loving the defense. After, I mean, he just gave up a gigantic play. You might want to get a little bit better, but here we go. Ridder looking, throwing an air ball. And it's just a little bit over. Darnell Savage on the D. 3rd and 10. Important down here for Ridder. And he has a man wide open. First down yet again to Johnson. Jawan. 90 seconds left. Ridder rolling. And he's going to throw it just past the line of scrimmage. Matthews was in coverage. Here we go. Ridder, a suicide ball as he's going to get blown up by Abrahams. 3rd and 10, another important one. Ridder, the handoff. 5 going to pick up 5. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 5. Big down here for the Saints. Ridder throwing. Incomplete. Horrible throw as the Packers will probably win this one, pending anything going stupid. And they will punt back to the Saints as there was a negative rush, which is what did it. They did not milk the clock effectively, and the Saints will have hope from the 20. Ritter, the throw, completing. Pickup of 9. Ritter has 18 seconds. You got to get something here. Ritter rolling right, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. Didn't see anything like down the field. Dak Prescott sits on the sideline as the Packers are starting to celebrate. Ritter going to have all day to throw, and it's going to be picked off by 27 as he's going to take it all the way. Diving touchdown. By Leverett. George Leverett, the backup free safety, read the play. And that will be beautiful as the Packers will head to the next round. And with that, we could have a Packers-Vikings matchup in the second round. That would be interesting. Definitely a matchup of the ages. Because if we look here, the Titans at the moment will maybe play the Browns. They could definitely get down here with a upset of any of these two teams if a Chargers or Jets victory happens. But the Vikings-Packers could be a matchup if the Bears win. But we got some games to get to first, and that happens to be a team that has not lost yet, playing a division rival. So this would be the Chargers' third time this year to figure out a way to win this one. Offensively, the Broncos are 2 better than the Chargers, and defensively, it's 4 compared to 13. Broncos and Chargers overalls are very similar, and I've never been confident against a great running offense. I was really hoping I didn't have to run into any of those. But Super Wildcard Weekend, Colby Barnhart, now back in the playoffs after his first season getting the 1 seed. He's back for revenge. In Mile High. Chargers will get the ball first and will immediately go for it on 4th down and will not convert. They went for a fake field goal, and the Broncos getting some momentum, getting 7 up on the board. Chargers will punt, Bronco ball. Broncos scored. Chargers will run the ball up the field and finally get in the end zone right at the end of the second quarter. The Broncos will score up 21. And they're just going to go back to that run game because the Chargers seem to not be able to stop it. Chargers with a quick little 7 there, but the onside is not recovered. 3rd and 8, 4th and 8, Broncos field goal. Chargers will need a touchdown, and they will get it to Dante Weatherspoon as the Broncos will have their first playoff win in 6 seasons. Woo! They got close, but Colby got it done. I want to see the rushing stats for this game. Herbert played a little bit. I mean, only 2 incomplete passes for Colby Barnhart. Nick Singleton, 19 attempts. Quandre McDaniels with 8. I mean, we should stop running with Quandre. But really what killed him was that Cameron Dicker 4th down play. Should have probably just taken a field goal. But the Broncos will beat the Chargers as the Broncos will not play the Browns in the next round. Terry McLaurin up to an 88 overall. Could this be his final season here in Denver? And we will head to Seattle, where Frosty made the divisional last year. First round exit the year before, he made the conference. So, could this be his season to go all the way? Seahawks have not been in a Super Bowl since, well, they were owned by Piggy. They lost to the Chiefs and got blown out. Bears, maybe their first playoff win. And somebody messed up the schedule, because the Seahawks should be at home in this game. All right, here we go. Starting off this game, Bears will punt. Seahawks will put up 3 on the board, and the Bears just seem to go backwards. Seahawks up 10, 13. Bears still have not found points in their first ever playoff game, and in my opinion, probably should not be here. There they go. They finally get 7. Can they get a stop? No, they cannot. 7-26, 29-7, and 29-15 is a weird score. Is that scoregami? 29-15 is not. 28-15 would have been. But the Seahawks will head into the next round, meaning the Packers will play the Cowboys. Unfortunate. Hello, Star-Lord. How are you doing today? All right. Dolphins will play the Jets. Jets finally made a playoff game. It's been a minute for them. Dolphins have had the number 2 offense, and the Jets have had the number 6 offense. Don't really know why, but they have. But the Dolphins' defense is a lot better than the Jets' defense. So, Jets definitely did not win the division. I can tell you that much. Dolphins were able to sneak it in, and with a win, they will play the Broncos. With a loss, the Tennessee Titans would play the Broncos in the next round, as the Jets will get ball first. Personally, I'd love a Jets win, because this Dolphins team is a little bit scary. But going to start off this game 17-0. Not great for Peterbilt, as the Jets will score again. And we got 24-14 in the first half, but the third quarter down now a bunch more, but 6 now. The Dolphins on the comeback, but still down 9. Can they get it to 1? They do, but the Jets are just going to score again. Dolphins now will score and get the extra point. Can the Jets get a first down? Yes, they do. Can they get another one? No. The Dolphins going to use all of their timeout. Never mind. Mac Jones does pick up a first down to Newell. Great pass. 1st and 10. And they're going to knee out the ball, as the Jets will win 37-35. which is sadly not a scoregami, but Mac Jones wins a playoff game. 4 touchdowns. Trevor Lawrence threw 1 pick. And Damien Martinez ran great. Benson and Lawrence did not run great. I mean, wait, Trey Benson. Okay, Trey Benson is not his fault. T. Higgins only 81. Diggs only 74. Ew. Not a fun game, but Jaheim Singletary with the pick. As we got Jets, Browns, Titans, Broncos in the next round. We also got Cowboys, Packers, and Vikings, Seahawks. And there are your final scores for this week. As let's head back to the Broncos. Star-Lord, I needed it. It was a lot closer than I wanted it to be. Let's force advantage to the divisional, where we will also have the lottery next sim tomorrow, probably around 5:30. If everything goes correct, Nick Singleton up to an 88. Alrighty. Fun stuff, fun stuff. I'll move out of the way so we can look. We had 3 total upsets. Packers were able to beat the Saints. And, I mean, this is really an upset right here. And the Jets. So technically 2 upsets, but I'm willing to give it a 3. Jets will play the Browns in the next round. And our kickoff game will be Broncos-Titans. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. I hope to see you guys on the next sim, which will be tomorrow, 5:30. Be there, re-sign your free agents. You really don't want to not do that, because that just screws your team. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. We'll see you guys all for our Elite 8 and lottery. See you guys.